look at this guy.
What a show.
Right.
Partner in
I've
crime.
wanted to ask you two questions just before I let you go.
Right.
The 5 million for Shiraz. Talk to me about that, because we spoke to them about it. You talk to me about that, the offer.
The Shiraz fight will happen when the time is right. I'm not in any rush. What's 5 million? What's 5 million when it could be triple that in a year's time after I smash up Ben and win a world title? I don't need to rush for these
Not that
fights.
Ben, obviously.
No, this Ben. As long as he stays in line, he's safe. Conor Benn is in for a hell of a beating within the next 6 months. I'm fighting names. It doesn't matter how much money you throw at me. They tried to throw money at me for Canelo, but I'm not fighting a guy like that after a year off. I want to beat these guys, and I want to be at my best. When the time is right, these fights will happen.
I think you've had a bit of unfair stick for the Zerameta fight, because I've watched Zerameta for a few years, and I think it's a good opponent for you, to be fair. But
He's a solid guy.
Yeah, he's a solid guy. But I suppose the names you're talking about, who you want to fight, your Canelos, your Benns, etc. I suppose people just jump on that if it's not one of them.
No, well, listen, I understand, but what they have to understand is being a year out of the ring is a real thing. I don't want to go in there in like a Deontay Wilder and get banged out or lose because I haven't been active. This is the first fight for me to get back into the swing of things, and then after that, we're taking all of these guys out.
Ben, let me just ask you one last question on this interview. The Conor Benn fight, Conor Benn was here tonight.
Was he?
You know he was here. Come on, Chris.
Why didn't you tell me, man? You should have told me that little nerd was here.
Are you gonna? We know he's going to beat. Well, listen, I'm saying it. If he beats Zerameta, are you going to make moves to try and push that Conor Benn fight?
Yeah, I hope so. I think it's the last fight Eddie's got left, so we're definitely up for that fight. It's a huge fight, and I expect it to happen early next year, as soon as Conor's fit, ready to go.
Eddie Hearn'S feeling it right now, man.
Did you see their little encounter this week?
I heard there was some sauce going up on the stage at one point. Apparently Eddie was threatening to bang him out, and I would love to see that. Let's get you and him in the ring at some point. I think I'll train you. I will personally take 6 months out of my year to train you up to beat Eddie Hearn's ass. How about that?
He's big, but he's old, so I would fancy it. Look, maybe 20 years ago, I would watch it, but I'm up for that.
All right, Chris, thank you very much for your time, and we'll see you next week. There's some media stuff going on next week, so we'll see you then, mate.
October 12th, Saudi Arabia Riyadh season. We're coming for those scalps, baby.